When someone asks about the ultimate status symbols of wealth, private jets and luxury supercars typically come to mind. Yet, despite having $1 million or more to spend, a surprising number of ultra-high net worth individuals continue to prioritize high-end automobiles over private aircraft. This choice might seem counterintuitive at first, but it reflects a deeper understanding of practicality, lifestyle preferences, and real-world value. The reasons behind this preference reveal important insights about how truly wealthy people allocate their resources and prioritize their time and experiences. Understanding these motivations provides valuable perspective into wealth management and decision-making at the highest levels. The first major reason affluent individuals choose cars over jets involves practicality for everyday transportation. While private jets certainly offer unmatched luxury for long-distance travel, they require significant planning and coordination for every journey. A high-end car, conversely, provides immediate access to transportation whenever needed. A billionaire or multimillionaire might use their car for daily commutes, running errands, or spontaneous weekend trips far more frequently than they'd use a private jet. A $1 million luxury sedan like a Rolls-Royce Phantom or a limited edition Ferrari can be summoned immediately and enjoyed on local roads without the extensive preparation that flying demands. This spontaneity and convenience cannot be overstated, especially for individuals whose time is their most valuable resource. The car sits ready in the garage, always available without notice periods or preparation time. Additionally, the emotional experience of driving through your city, feeling the road, and experiencing the engineering of a masterfully crafted vehicle provides daily satisfaction that no aircraft can replicate. The second compelling reason centers on cost efficiency and ongoing expenses. While purchasing a $1 million car certainly demands significant capital, the true financial burden of private jet ownership extends far beyond the initial purchase price. Annual operating costs for a mid-sized private jet easily exceed $500,000 to $1 million when accounting for crew salaries, fuel, maintenance, hangar fees, insurance, and regulatory compliance. These expenses accumulate whether the jet flies 100 hours annually or 1,000 hours. In contrast, even an extremely luxurious car depreciates gradually and incurs manageable maintenance costs, typically well under $50,000 per year, even for exotic supercars. For wealthy individuals who might only use a jet occasionally, perhaps a dozen times yearly, the cost per use calculation becomes decidedly unfavorable. Many prefer to charter private flights on those rare occasions when needed, avoiding the crushing burden of fixed costs that jets impose. Considering the total cost of ownership over a decade, a $1 million car might cost $100,000 to $150,000 annually in all expenses, while a jet could easily cost double or triple that amount. The third reason involves flexibility and avoiding commitment. Jet ownership represents a long-term financial and time commitment that doesn't suit everyone's lifestyle. Maintaining a jet requires selecting crew members, managing logistics, and handling numerous operational decisions that consume both time and mental energy. A car, by contrast, demands far less infrastructure and personnel management. Wealthy individuals can own multiple luxury vehicles, garage them wherever they maintain residences, and switch between them based on mood or occasion without the complexity of aviation operations. This flexibility appeals to people whose circumstances or interests might change. Additionally, the luxury car market offers far more variety and personal expression. Collectors can acquire dozens of vehicles for different purposes and occasions. Someone might drive a vintage Ferrari for weekend enjoyment, a bulletproof Range Rover for security, a quiet electric Mercedes for environmentally conscious transportation, and a practical Bentley for business meetings, all for roughly the same total investment as a single private jet. The diversity available in the automotive market vastly exceeds what aviation can offer at comparable price points. The fourth reason relates to personal connection and driving enjoyment. Wealthy car enthusiasts derive genuine pleasure from the driving experience itself. Steering a high-performance sports car or commanding a luxury sedan on scenic roads offers visceral enjoyment that flying by its nature cannot provide. A private jet makes someone a passenger. A car makes someone a driver. For automobile enthusiasts and collectors, this distinction matters enormously. The precision engineering of a fine timepiece manufactured by leading automotive brands creates an emotional connection and pride of ownership that transcends mere transportation. Driving a handcrafted Aston Martin or a precisely engineered Mercedes-AMG GT represents an engaging experience that many find more fulfilling than sitting in the cabin of an aircraft. Moreover, the driving experience improves with great cars. A $1 million hypercar performs differently in different conditions, responds distinctly to various inputs, and engages the driver's skills in ways the commercial or private aviation cannot match. The sensory feedback from the road, the sound of the engine, and the physical feedback through the steering wheel create an immersive experience that cannot be replicated. The fifth and final reason involves practical accessibility and social utility. Cars provide transportation that jets simply cannot match for most real-world situations. A private jet might fly between major metropolitan airports, but it cannot take someone from their office to their favorite restaurant downtown. It cannot navigate the residential neighborhoods where someone wants to explore or conduct business. Cars also serve as legitimate social settings where conversations happen naturally, deals get discussed, and relationships develop. Many important business conversations occur during drives between locations. Additionally, cars offer genuine practicality for daily life that extends beyond luxury. A high net worth individual still needs reliable transportation to visit doctors, attend business meetings, pick up items, or simply enjoy being outdoors. While theoretically, someone could charter a helicopter for such trips, practical wisdom suggests reserving aviation for situations where it genuinely adds value. Most wealthy people recognize that using extreme measures for ordinary situations represents poor judgment rather than impressive wealth. The decision ultimately reflects sophisticated financial thinking rather than a lack of ambition. Truly wealthy individuals reach that status through disciplined decision-making and careful cost-benefit analysis. They recognize that status symbols work best when used appropriately. A spectacular car that turns heads whenever it appears on the road delivers more ongoing satisfaction and practical value than an aircraft that used sparingly. Modern culture sometimes misinterprets wealth as requiring the most extreme and expensive options in every category, but successful billionaires typically avoid such presumptions. They evaluate each asset individually based on how it actually serves their lifestyle and objectives. For most ultra-high net worth individuals, luxury cars represent a perfect intersection of performance, accessibility, enjoyment, and reasonable cost management.